Hello. No. All right, as Coach gets settled here, get ready for an opening statement from her and then questions to anyone on the dais with us following the national championship. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Just thanks for putting on a great event, and I couldn't be more proud of these 5 girls up here. I know I've talked about them all season, but they were the reason why this team was so successful. They did what it took on and off the court to help this team and to show the younger ones how to work and to be a great teammate. So I couldn't be more proud of these guys and proud to be a Penn Stater, and I'm just happy for the university.
Thank you. Okay, questions? Right side, second row.
Yeah, congratulations. This is for Jess. Can you just talk about just how well you played in this match today? I mean, it just seemed like you got so many big swings, and I just wonder what your mentality was going into this.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly wouldn't be possible without every single person around me, and I struggled a little bit just to find my groove at the beginning, but I was getting a ton of good information off the bench from my teammates and a ton of good information from the other girls on the court. And I think what really clicked was when all my teammates started looking at me saying, like, I have your back, swing away, let it rip, and that just allowed me to play free, but I definitely wouldn't be able to do it without every single person around me.
Next question, back row, left side.
Taylor, I ask you this on behalf of all the people who have transferred into this program, and this is obviously what you were hoping for. But what does it mean that you guys can come from the outside, so to speak, blend in, and then accomplish this?
Well, I've been here 3 years. I consider myself a Penn Stater. And I think coming into this program, I knew that I was leaving my past behind and I was putting my best foot forward here. And I know with Coach Katie's training and this team, it didn't even compare to anything else, and that we're our own group and we formed our own group. And when you come here, I mean, yeah, winning is everything, but it was about finding a group that supports me, finding a group that loves me for me, letting me flourish as a player, that's going to push me into who I want to be. And that's what Penn State did, hence why we're all sitting up here right now.
Follow up? Yeah, sure, you're good.
Jess, ask you the same thing. I mean, obviously, when you went there, you were hoping for success, and maybe this exceeds anything you would have dreamed of.
I mean, the standard at Penn State is winning national championships, and that's how it's always been. That's what Coach Rose instilled, and that's what we try to uphold every single day. So yeah, I mean, this is like a dream come true, but when you come to Penn State, you're a Penn Stater for life, and the ultimate goal is winning a national championship. Like, that is the standard here.
Go back to the right side.
Coach, congratulations. Can you speak to what you saw from Jess today to follow up on that 29 kills after, I think, 26 in the semifinal? Like, did she go to another level this week here?
Yeah, I think Jess found ways to score and never looks tired, although I know she is. But, I think she would take 200 swings if we needed to win. And I thought Izzy put her in good position, and we were passing well, and she finds a way to score, and I'm glad we set her as much as we did. We needed to.
Okay, we have left side, second row, and then we'll come to the right.
73 swings. That's a lot. I just saw the stats.
Coach, I know it didn't go the way you wanted to that second set, but I mean the energy, just the back and forth. Just speak to what that moment was like in the game, and then afterwards, kind of what you kind of just rally the troops there.
Yeah. Well, we gambled.
You didn't want me playing middle?
Yeah. Quinn was living her dream. We gambled. We wanted to go after it, and we had Quinn go in and serve, and we knew we were tight on subs, and going extra points, it put us in a tough spot, but we still battled, and we found ways to score and just couldn't close it out. I mean, we had set point a few times, and didn't quite finish it, but Quinn was blocking up there, and Ava was playing left front.
We're
Yeah.
all state front row players, so we're just living our dream, So.
But no, we just, I thought settled down in the third set, passed much better, and, we found ways to score, and I thought defensively we did a really nice job.
Right side, second row.
Coach, forgive me because I know you don't. Right here, I know you don't want to talk a lot about yourself, but I have a feeling a lot of people are watching today and were inspired. People who are going through the same battle that you have, and women coaches. There are a lot of people that saw what you did today. They're inspired. Can you just talk about that? I know that's not what you set out to do, but you've done it.
No, I'm so fortunate to be surrounded by so many great people, from this team to the staff I have, and I'm just really lucky to have great people around me that go above and beyond. And I think I said in the other press conference, I'm inspired by the young kids that are sick. I told you I'm doing treatment at UPenn, and every time I walk into the hospital, I walk right past the children's hospital, and so. Sure, if I can be inspiration to someone, then I take that. But, I feel good, and I'm lucky to have the people around me, and I think that's why we're successful.
Okay. Right side, back row.
For Jess, and then for everyone else, if they want to answer, when your coach sat down with Emily in the pre-match of the Final Four asked, what had she learned about herself going through this season? Now, as you sit up there as champions, what have you learned from this woman going through this season?
Jeez, yeah, great question. She teaches us so much every single day, but I think the biggest thing I'm taking away from this season is, you can do anything. You can do anything you set your mind to, and if you believe it, it'll happen. And I think with her doing everything she's doing, that helped us as a group also believe that we were capable of this, because everyone says that they believe they can do this, but there aren't very many people that truly deeply know that they can do this. And she's just been an inspiration to us, and she's helped us believe that we can accomplish what we just accomplished.
I just want to say, I think Katie pushes us in the best way, and she knows how to push each person individually in the way they need to be successful here. And I know that coming here, that was the main thing I looked at, and where I was last year to now, Katie's pushed me to be a better person, a better player, and just a well-rounded human being. And I think that that's a characteristic I'll take into life and how to treat others. And it's just something that I'm so grateful for my time spent here that she taught me.
Yeah, I second what Taylor said. I think she's a phenomenal individual, and if I can take a fraction of that for the rest of my life with me, I'm a better person because of that. So I'm really grateful to know her and to play for her, and I'm grateful she gave me a chance when I was 15 years old, and she saw the great in me before I did, so I hope to do that with others.
I think as a woman in general, you're always told that you have to put all of yourself into one thing. You have to be a mom and give your 100% to that, or you have to be a volleyball player. But Katie teaches us that you can give 100% in every situation, but there are different times for everything. And I think that's one thing I'll take away from her.
I just think I second what everybody just said. She's just an incredible person and an incredible coach, and I've learned so much from my 4 years here, and I'm so grateful I was able to have her as my coach.
Next question, back row, left side.
Cameron, what's it like to get a national championship winning kill, especially on that rally that it came back to you finally?
I think it's special, but I wouldn't put the whole game in that one kill, because for me, I struggled during that game, and I had to look at all of my teammates and be like, I need your help, and that's what I'll remember the most, not the kills or the stats that we had individually, but the moments that they had my back, because that was really big for me and something that that's what I was looking for when I came here, and I got it.
Left side, second row.
Yeah, I guess for Taylor, the other night I heard from people who went to bed after Nebraska was up 2-0, didn't realize you guys were going to come back. Can you take me back to that moment? down 0-2, what you felt like then, and the fact that this team had so much resolve to come back and be where you are right now?
Well, for one, I mean, we want to prove people wrong. I mean, everybody was against us in that match. I mean, the whole entire crowd was red, basically. And we're sitting here, especially as seniors, thinking we're not losing to them, period. I think coming back, everyone knew we had to kick it in. We had to play our game. And I think Nebraska obviously is a great player, but let's not forget we have seen them in the Big Ten season, and we beat them. So going into that game, we knew we had all the confidence, and we just had to show that on the court. I was really proud, though, going into that third set and, like, our fourth set fight. Like, it's just, again, like, that's just the people we are. We have the grit. We have the power to do what we want to do when we put our mind to it. So, yeah, I'm super proud of this group. And, I mean, 2 sets down doesn't mean the game's over, obviously.
Right side, fourth row.
Yeah, Jess, can you speak just a little bit more to your journey to get to this moment and when this came into focus for you that you could possibly end your career like this? I mean, leaving Michigan and having your degree before you ever set foot on the court at Penn State.
Yeah, I mean, in one of my other interviews I just did, I think if you would have told me 3 years ago that I was going to be a national champion at the end of my career, I would have told you were crazy, because 3 years ago I wasn't even in the tournament. So I've seen, like, all sides of how the postseason goes, and I knew when I was coming to Penn State, again, I knew that that was a standard, and I knew that Penn State, like, I'm probably one of the most competitive people you'll ever meet in literally anything. Don't ever play cards with me. But I knew coming into Penn State, like, this was going to be my best shot, and I love the girls, and I love the program, and I love the culture, and I obviously love Katie and the staff. So I think when I committed to Penn State, like, that was when I knew that we could do this.
Okay, we'll go back to the left side, second row, and then come to the right side for a couple.
Coach, care to walk us through, go back to that first recruiting pitch to some of these girls and kind of how you put that first class together?
Yeah, well, I mean, Quinn and Ange have been here for 4 years, and they've seen a lot of changes, and, you know, we had to recruit quite a few players my first year, and, you know, I think every player that we've brought in the program has made an impact and gotten us to where we are today. But, you know, I mean, these guys have been here for a little bit longer and, you know, are committed to what we were trying to do, and they set the tone. You know, after we lost last year, every single one of them was like, we want to win and we want this. And so I put it back on them to make changes and, you know, to make better choices on and off the court and to help lead the younger ones. And it's been quite the journey, for sure. I think for all of us, and the last 3 years, these guys have been through a lot, and I'm just I'm proud that they're walking away the way they are and with what they did, and you know, not even just volleyball. I think as people and in school, I mean, they're all excellent students, and they're all going on to either play pro, and Quinn's going to law school, and she's going to be my next attorney. But they're amazing, and like I said, I think everyone that we've brought into the program has helped and has made an impact to, you know, push this team to where they needed to be.
All right, back on the right side here, second row.
Jess, I wanted to follow up the question to Coach about the second set. It was 10 set points that they saved, and that can be really frustrating for the team that doesn't win that set. But then you guys came out just like gangbusters in the third set. Can you talk about, like, what did you talk about immediately after that second set to just be able to push aside that disappointment?
I mean, yeah, we were really frustrated, but honestly, like, after the second set in the locker room, the vibes were pretty good, and we were just laughing about what just happened. Like, Quinn and Ava are playing front row, I was playing middle, Quinn was playing middle, and
I don't know why that's a big deal. Do I not look like Maggie? I mean, come on.
I mean, we get through, like, all of those. We don't even get through. Like, we're excelling in those rotations that they're in the front row. And, I mean, yeah, it didn't go our way, but Louisville battled. And we were honestly just giggling about what just happened. So yeah, I mean, it like lightened the mood for us, and we knew that we still had more like in the tank for the next 2 sets.
There's one there, 2 questions in the back row on the right.
I guess following up on the this whole second set scenario, momentum being what it is, when you go into the locker room, what's the first thing on your mind about, like how did this happen, and who kind of talked you all off the ledge, so to speak? I mean, what players spoke up toward that end?
You wanna take it?
I don't know that we were really, I think, like Jess said, we kind of came into the locker room with we've been in this situation before. We've lost a second set several times this season. So it's nothing new for us. We know how to come back, and we rallied together in the locker room. All of us kind of talk about okay, yeah, that just happened, but we have to move on. We can't dwell in the moment. The next set is a whole new game. So just knowing that, we were lighthearted and laughing, and we came back out with a fight.
Also, they're a great team, and they deserve to be here, and the fact that they stole a set from us, they played a great game. So we kind of, in the locker room, recognized what a great team they are, what a great set they played, the grit they had in that set, and we were about to go and have a great set of our own. So, no one didn't deserve to be there or win that set. They stole it from us, and we were going to steal one back. So we had to play our game in our composure and show what Penn State volleyball was. So we were excited about it, honestly.
Back row on the right side, and then to the second row.
Coach, as they mentioned out there amid the celebration, part of a previous national championship, part of this one, aside from the obvious, how is this one different?
For me playing, you mean? I think it's pretty crazy that that I came back and I'm with Penn State, and to win it as a coach is really special. Someone asked, is it better as a player or a coach? And, like I said, I just like to win, and I like to compete and like to help our players be the best they can. This is pretty cool, though, as a coach. It's pretty neat. And, I would say probably as a coach right now.
Nice.
Time for a couple more. Second row, right side.
Jess, this is for you. Could you speak about sort of the contrast between you and Anna right now? Your paths were so similar, and it just ended. So it couldn't have ended more differently. Could you speak to her journey as well as yours, and sort of comparing the two of your journey?
Anna DeBeer.
Yeah, Anna DeBeer.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, Anna and I are great friends off the court, and we did have a similar journey at first, committing to your hometown place, and obviously I made the change, and one of the best changes and decisions I ever made in my life was to come to Penn State. But I really feel for her. I know that she's an ultimate competitor as well, and to see her go down in the semifinal, I was sick to my stomach, because I know that if she could play, she definitely would. She definitely would, even if she could barely walk. So yeah, I feel for her, but I'm happy for her. She looks super happy, and I talked to her at the All-American banquet, and she's really excited to play with my girl Tay down there in Indy. But yeah, it was similar, but also very, very different.
Okay. Last question in the back row, left side.
Katie, when you played at Pitt and you got destroyed, at what point after that did you say, we can win a national championship? Or did you never say that to yourself? You just move forward and go from there?
Yeah, I always thought this group could do something special. We didn't talk about winning this, winning that. I thought the Pitt match was an eye-opener for everyone involved, and we went back to work after that loss and just got better. I thought that was Pitt was an exceptional team all year long, and yeah, they put it to us in that match. But for us, I thought it was a great learning experience for a lot of the younger players who haven't played in an atmosphere like that. And we learned from it, and I think it got us ready for Big Ten season. And I think we kind of really took off from there. So it was. Yeah, we didn't talk about winning a lot. We talked about getting better as a team, and that we knew if we got better as conference went on, we can do something special. So thanks to the AVCA president right there, Mr. Jamie Gordon, right? We appreciate you, and I thought the NCAA did an excellent job with all the seating and things like that. It was pretty neat, and it was nice for these girls to be able to play at home. That was really special. That was a goal of theirs too. The last couple years we've been on the road for the start of the tournament, because it's you gotta win the matches that you're supposed to, and you gotta steal ones on the road. And so they figured it out this year, and we were in the best position to be successful by being able to play at home the last couple weeks. So.
Good deal. All right. Appreciate your time today, and
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Can I take this?
Oh, yeah. We'll give those to your SID as well.
Thank you.